He wants Deontay Wilder, going to get him. We are pleased to be joined by Tyson Fury. You're really looking forward to that rematch of that controversial fight last time around as Tyson joins us here. What are you looking forward to about the rematch, Tyson?
I'm looking forward to setting the record straight. I beat him last time, 10 rounds to 2, got a draw. Very controversial decision. This time's going to be different. I'm going to take him out, take out the judge's hands, get our victory.
Champ, so you changed trainers now going to this fight. How do you think that's going to affect you based on what happened in the first fight? How is that going to affect you in the second fight, the rematch? I
just think we're going to go back to basics, you know, getting the old band back out. I trained with Sugar Hill Stewart back in 2010. We got on like house on fire. I think I needed a bit of a change because I was going a little bit stale. Repetitive, doing the same things day in, day out for years. I needed a change.
Now, when I watched the first fight, I thought you were winning the fight. But something went awry. When you look at that tape, what went wrong in your game plan?
It's not that something went wrong in my game plan. It's called heavyweight boxing. It's called one punch changes all. And I paid the price. That was it. I backed up in a straight line and got clipped with the right hand, and it was good night Vienna. That was all she wrote. But then I rose from the canvas like a phoenix from the ashes to get back into him, shake him up, and finish the fight the stronger man.
How? How did you get up from that
point? I really do not know. Wilder says he concussed me. Maybe he did. Who knows? I don't remember.
We're going to remember what happens in these games. When you look at other sports, other spectacles, big events like this, how do you compare it to what you go through in a heavyweight fight?
You know, you look at team sports, and if you're having an off day, the other guys will carry you, and you maybe get substituted or whatever they do. But in a boxing fight, it's like you have an off day, you get knocked out. There's no off days, and in my last fight I had an off day. I wasn't feeling great. I was feeling under the weather, and I got a massive cut, 47 stitches. Nothing went right on the night, but I managed to grind out a victory, and that's what champions do. They win when they're not feeling great.
You know, there are a lot of times in football, Jimbo Fisher talks about quarterbacks have to have a boxer's balance. Defensive linemen often use a lot of the skill set. I want you to look at this guy from Ohio State, Chase Young. He's one of the most dynamic defensive players. Speed and power, the use of the hands. Look at the quick step there. Impressive athlete. When you see somebody use their hands like that, what do you think when you see an athlete do that?
You know, it's sports. It's a physical sport. You know, football, boxing, whatever physical sports they are. These guys are massive, powerful, athletic guys, and you know, if you're going to use your hands to get in the way of them, do so.
I think people focus on the handwork, but talk about the footwork that's involved in being a great boxer too.
I'm glad you mentioned it.
Thank you.
Footwork is the most important thing for me. You know, a very wise trainer once told me, your feet will get you in trouble and get you back out of trouble again.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of people today practice the footwork in the sweet science of boxing. They look for strength, they lift a lot of weights, they look for one-punch knockouts. It's great for the highlight reel, but what pays the bills is the skill. And if you fail to learn the skill at the top level, you will be found wanting. Just like Wilder did last time, and just like he will do again on February the 22nd.
You know what else pays the bills? Big-time fights.
That's right.
We got one coming up. Tyson, best of luck to you. Really appreciate you spending some time with us. Hey, thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more scores, highlights, and analysis, you can download the ESPN app. You've got the ESPN app, right?
Honestly, on Saturdays for college football fans, if you don't have the ESPN app, that's the lifeline for every college football fan. So you have to have that. The live streaming now, ESPN Plus. To me, it's the only way to go.
ESPN Plus was key for me recently. Got to get ESPN Plus. Arkansas State, Troy, down to the wire.
Loving it.
Superdog winner. Thanks to ESPN Plus.